Only this week I did an interview with a new Muslim on alhikmattv. And that was one of the points we were talking about. How in Muslim countries, and here in America, Muslim countries, and here in America, we got a lot of Muslims who read the Quran, educated in the Quran, and I mean educated, degrees and MAs and BAs and all the A's. University graduates from the Quran. Yeah? And when you check their concept of marriage, it's totally opposite to the Quran and Sunnah. You go into Muslim countries. I had an Egyptian sheikh that I spoke to, well, we met in Ramadan. I had a whole different program, whatever, with the sheikh, a good friend of mine. And that's one of the things he was telling me. I'm not telling you. He told me that, an Egyptian sheikh, top sheikh in Egypt. He said the Mahr is beyond understanding. It's not in accordance with the Quran and Sunnah. You know the Mahr? The families of the girls, they demand more than what Quran and Sunnah speaks about. See? You go into Muslim countries, and I don't like to call names because a lot of people feel offended. And it's sad, but I don't want you to feel offended. I'm just using Muslim countries as a reference. And Muslims here in America. All the Quran and all the Islam and all the madaris and the madrasas and the masajid, the very same sheikhs and the very same Muslims. When it comes to Islam, it's culture. No Quran and Sunnah. What's that thing that some Muslims practice in some of those Muslim countries? What you call it, boy? Oh, gee, oh Allah. Where a girl got to give property to the boy? Huh? Yeah, it's a famous disease. It's a disease, a sickness amongst Muslims in some countries. They know in Islam, the man gives the mahr. The man is the maintainer. But yet, the woman got to buy, the bride's dad got to do, he got to buy a car for the boy, he got to buy a bicycle for the boy, he got to buy a house for the boy, he got to give the boy a piece of land. And it's mandatory for them. Isn't that true, Brother Irfan? And if the girl's parents do not bring that on the table, that that's what we're going to give to the boy, no marriage. They find a reason to cancel the marriage. And I mean so-called practicing Muslims in Muslim countries. Do I need to say Bangladesh, Pakistan? India? Do I need to say Arab, Egypt, Palestine, Mahr? You know, a lot of Arab brothers prefer to get married in America than in the Muslim countries, because there's no marriage, no Mahr fitna in America. Because in Muslim countries, they demand hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah, and jewelry for a marriage to take place. This is not Islam. This is more or less haram. But they read Quran. They got all the Al-Azhar University in Egypt. They got all the Darul Ulooms in Pakistan, Bangladesh, and India. They got all the Islamic universities. And their lifestyle is corrupted. Astaghfirullah. Illa mashallah. Illa mashallah. I was just using a reference. Why? Because we read the Quran. Yeah. But we don't ponder over the orders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran. So we follow culture. We follow what? Culture.